What's good? What's good? This is your boy B Barnes. This is the Feed Podcast.
What's happening, man? What's happening, man? You know, I already know, man. It's SETI, man. It's 7.
Yeah, bro. We back. We ain't gonna be like they said back in the day. We ain't gonna be before you long.
Not at all. and when we say that, this ain't the church pastor saying it this time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. and then people in the background be like, "Take your time, pastor." I'm like, "Nah."
Yeah,
he said he said what he said.
Hey, man. The chicken getting cold.
Yes, sir. Sitting in there, with stomach growling, 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh man.
Kids crying. Anyway, I digress.
Yeah.
We were.
Before we get into that, man, we in Noah's Hill, man. I'm saying Noah's Mill. My bad.
Noah's Mill. Okay.
Noah's Mill, man. We got that for the day, man. Just it should be very quick. So, cheers to this, man.
Cheers. I'm in the hotel tonight. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing with me, so
you look like Chad Johnson when he be in the hotel. Hey, like Ocho back there.
Hey, stay with me now. The hotel got a little work trip, couple days, so
for sure.
Yeah.
No, this is dope, man. Glad that we can do this real quick, man. I definitely wanted to touch base with it while it's still hot. Yeah. The fish grease still bubbling. What we talking about today?
We talking about the recap of Dreamville, man. The finality. The finale. I can't talk today.
Hey, man, it's all good, man. It's all good.
Got your cold jersey on?
Yeah, we know what you meant. I got all representation of Dreamville. Got all representation.
Hey, my man SETI, man. He the varsity MVP, all-star. JV. What you got? JV. Lanyard. You done been to every one, right?
Everyone. I'm 5-0.
5-0. Yeah. Undefeated. Yes, sir.
5-0. I'm missing 2019, but hey, we got every year after COVID of the Lanes. But I've been every
Fire. But yeah, man. So what's your initial thoughts, man?
And it's beautiful, bro. It was something that I really want to touch on that J. Cole was saying. He was like, if you watched or was there, he was just speaking about like he addressed the 5th and final Dreamville, right?
As we know it.
Yeah. And he was just saying, for him it was beautiful just to see how many people was there, X, Y, and Z, and that the cookout, right? It felt like a cookout.
That vibe, yeah.
The vibe was it, and he couldn't be more true. Not saying because I'm a fan, but because of like the environment, the culture, what it brings. And I use this as an example of that family reunion cookout. Last year we met a young lady in line, bro. Like we, energy. We're all excited to be there, man. Her name is Villa, man. Shout out to Villa. So we met her for Saturday. She was like, yo, just energy, big energy. I'm attracted to energy, man. She had really good energy. So yeah, she was like, man, when we get in, man, we're gonna have a good time. I was like, yeah, cool. 9 times out of 10, you don't see the same person twice.
Yeah, you're not, because there's that many people out there for sure.
That many people.
Yeah.
Literally Sunday when we went there, in line again, we see Villa.
Oh, that's funny. That's very unlikely. The odds are not. Yeah.
At the same time. Yeah. So at that moment, where I was like, yo, the energy there, man. Yo, you're officially family.
I can hear him right now. I like her.
Yeah, I like her. I like her. You're family now. And it's a running joke every time we saw each other. We saw each other several times when we was in the festival on Sunday. That Sunday, it was just like, hey, yo, cousin Pete.
Fire.
So that was last year. So this year, I reached out to her when J. Cole said this is the final one. I reached out to her on Instagram, just like, yo, cousin, what's up? You back in Dreamville? She's like, I don't know yet. I'm still undecided. I said, cool, don't worry about it. Boom. Saturday, this past Saturday at Dreamville, I messaged her. And like, yo, cousin, like, what's up? You in Dreamville or what? She's like, no, I'm unfortunately not gonna be there this year, but y'all enjoy it. But it goes back to the family reunion aspect of it. That I said, man, it was so many beautiful people, so many beautiful black people, man, and just being able to see us enjoy each other with no
craziness, no nothing, no drama, no nothing.
Nothing, man.
Yeah.
It's refreshing. And a lot of times people don't like to see that. You know, when I say people, I mean non-melanated.
Yeah. Yeah, and history, we can go back in history and talk and briefly talk about mentioning the all these thriving towns and economies, all black economies, and people thriving in every facet of life, and and then all of a sudden,
here come disaster
out of nowhere, non-provoked any, but proceed. I digress.
So I think that was my aspect of it. It was just, if you've ever been to a music festival, anybody out there that hasn't ever been to one, and even the ones that has never been out there, I felt like this is like the perfect like festival to be a part of. And again, I'm not speaking from a fan perspective.
Yeah.
I'm speaking
experience.
From, like, experience.
Yeah.
That experience within itself that it brought to Raleigh is just like unmatched.
You know what? I feel like it's a version. So I've been watching. So side note, I've been watching the Celtics documentary on HBO. Okay. And they're just talking about the history of the Celtics and everything that from the beginning all the way to now. And it was one guy, I can't remember his name, but he was talking about it's very similar to the Patriots and the kids who grew up during that Patriots dynasty and that Patriots run, where the Celtics had 11 championships in 13 years, and the kids who grew up during that time, that's all that they knew, right? So I feel like in terms of Dreamville, going back to Dreamville, I feel like Dreamville festival of this magnitude, a music festival of this magnitude, it was my first one of this magnitude. And I feel like any other music festival that I go to after this, it won't have that essence. Yeah. If that makes sense.
I do want to experience Coachella.
I do want to, yeah. And I still don't believe, I think Coachella is what it is, on its own. Like it's, you know what I'm saying? And just like any other major, you got Summer Jam, you got Roots Picnic, you got Made in America, you got Broccoli, you got a lot of big brands that have been around for a few years now. They got kind of got their own vibe, but I feel like Dreamville had its own type of essence.
And you know what? I think it's mostly because of who is having it.
Yeah,
I think he attracted. Maybe it's just me. Me actually being a fan this time. But everyone that I encountered, they had similar characteristics of what J. Cole like puts out. Positive energy. Just wanting to be in a good space, positive space. Everyone you encounter is like that. Whether you're a fan of J. Cole,
right?
Like the energy is contagious, because now you meet a J. Cole fan like myself, and this is your first festival, which a couple of people were. It was just like yo, like what should I expect? So and that happened Saturday. No, that happened Sunday. I ran into a couple fans from Chicago, me and Cool J.
Word.
When we was running out and getting food and stuff. They had never been to Raleigh, never been to North Carolina.
Fire.
Never been to J. Cole Festival. This was their first and only festival.
Wow.
Which was, so now
it's a hell of a festival to start it off, right? Like especially the last one.
One.
From the looks of it, because again, I didn't attend this one.
But you have attended
but I have been to multiple ones. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's talk about your experience from there. You got mine. What about yours?
I mean, everything that you said it's been there every time I've gone, bro.
Yeah.
I think when it comes to the lineup, that's a separate conversation.
For sure.
As compared to the conversation about your overall experience at the festival, right?
Yeah.
Just like J. Cole said, he was, and I'm paraphrasing, but he was talking about it's like a big ass cookout. It's a big cookout, and white people, if you was ever invited to a black cookout, this is the vibe this is what type of time we on. You know what I'm saying? At a everybody happy,
good food.
Yeah.
Some a little bit of liquor.
A little bit, yeah.
Those that smoke, they got that in the back for you too.
Back in the cut. But that's what type of time we on, man. Like black people ain't trying to bother nobody, man. Like this is who we are. You know what I'm saying? Like we chilling. We want some good music, and just vibe about with our friends, man.
So let's talk about numbers real quick, man. Let's talk about numbers. Officially 50,000 plus per day, so it's 100,000, city goers,
right?
Per day. It has surpassed 10.3 million per day for the economic city of Raleigh.
Yeah. And that's how we knew it wasn't no way Raleigh was gonna turn this down.
Yeah,
going forward.
The economic impact has just been
Yeah.
phenomenal. So you're looking at that, not to mention the build up to Dreamville weekend, and just like we just talked about Sean last week on when we dropped, the many things that he's been able to do with the Dreamville members to bring as many parties as he's went. J. Cole was in one of Sean's parties on Friday.
Yeah, I saw
that Sean party at Friday.
Yep.
Shout out to DJ Paradigm that did the free DJ mixing class. The city of Raleigh letting Goldmouth do his garage event. I mean, so
that was Luke. Luke. Yeah.
Yeah.
But his Goldmouth was like, I think it was his debut album. The name of it, yeah. But I think that's like a brand.
It's an ongoing thing.
For him. Yeah. But proceed. My bad.
So I mean, it's just, bro, for me, is that now what I do want to talk about is with every good thing, you're always going to have those individuals that are negative.
Can't please everybody.
So yeah, man. So the things that I've been seeing since Dreamville, and I definitely want to debunk this, is that those individuals that didn't make it, I'm not even gonna say didn't make it, that chose not to go or is looking from the sideline, for whatever reason, now they have a lot of commentary. It's look at all those people standing out there. It couldn't have been me standing up all day, every day. Like,
y'all, look, you just mad because you couldn't afford a ticket. Like, what are you talking about? What is you talking about? What do niggas do at a music festival? What do you do at a music festival?
You stand around and walk.
You stand around, you walk, you stand around, you sit down, you take breaks, you get refreshments, and you stand some more.
For sure, man.
That's what you do.
And for me, that's the type of negativity we don't want.
For sure.
We don't want people mad. Oh, I got to go to this. Now, granted, there is some walking going on. Yeah, fine. Dress accordingly.
You better put some walking shoes on for sure.
You gotta and come out here prepared for what it is that you about to get into.
I mean, people put they putting they fits together, but hey, you gotta dress for the occasion, bro. You gotta come prepared.
Sure.
If anything, I learned that after the first one. I was like, now don't get me wrong, I had sneakers on, but in terms of the physical exertion that I was not aware of that came with it. I wasn't aware. So I was like, now that I wrapped my mind around it, okay, now I know what to expect.
For sure.
It's a little bit different experience,
I mean, it's like anything, man. I mean, I think the only thing that I forgot about, honestly, is not even that it was negative. I just forgot about it. It's the entrances. We normally go through one entrance side, and this time we went through another entrance side. Okay. And it was completely different experience.
I've been through both sides.
I have too.
I came from the Western Boulevard side, and I've come from what was that, Centennial Parkway side as well. I came from both sides before, so.
So I mean, we had when I say different, it wasn't a bad experience. It was just a lot more people coming from one side, and you can see a drastic difference. Okay. Entrance time and wait time on one side versus the other. Okay. And I think that's just convenience, because that the Centennial side is where people park their cars.
There's a lot more parking versus the other side. That's the city. That's the downtown.
Downtown. So a lot of people are you're getting dropped off or walking downtown.
Right.
So I think that was the only difference for me, man. I mean, I ain't buy too much. So I ain't eat. I do
really
want to talk about. No, I ain't eat. Nope, I lied.
I know you had a slice pizza or something.
I lied.
Burger.
Second day I did eat because I was on an empty stomach, and that oil was in my system.
Yeah, yes sir. I know. I already know.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. But normally I don't eat because you know how we do, man. We have it logistically set up for.
You got food at the
at the
Airbnb and everything.
The way we set it up, man, we just want to have a good time with it, and that's another thing, bro. Like, it is not just a festival for us. It really is a reunion, literally for us. Yeah. Because the way we have it set up, man, we get an Airbnb. We invite everyone that's really going to the Dreamville over to our Airbnb, and we just enjoy the fellowship, the communion, like the familyhood of being together.
Yeah.
And it be, you know how we are when we get together, man. We barely make it out on time sometimes.
Yeah, cutting up.
We're enjoying the atmosphere.
Yeah, everybody
so
cutting
much.
up.
Cutting the food, boy. You cutting the food.
Now, what? Being as a person who did not attend this year, I was hurt this year because there was no live streaming.
Whoa. I did not.
I'm sure you didn't know that because obviously you were there. You didn't think about that.
I did not know that.
But when you think about the past when at the Airbnb,
it was at
those earlier sets,
used to be able to put it
you
on,
had it on. It was on Prime Video.
Oh snap! I never thought about that
bro.
either.
And I was like, man, I woke up, I was like, yeah, I ain't gonna be there, but I know I could pull it up on Prime.
Damn.
I could check in and see, what everybody talking about, because Gab didn't care. Gab had no care in the world about going to Dreamville this year.
Yeah.
For me, I was like, man, like hindsight, like damn, I probably should just got my own ticket and just came. You know what I'm saying? That was hindsight, but it is what it is.
Damn.
But yeah, it was not streamed this year. I was a little hurt with that, bro. I was like, dang, I can't eat.
That's tough, dog. That's tough.
Cause I definitely wanted to see, Hot Boys. Definitely wanted to see.
They put a show on, bro.
Huh?
They put a show on.
That's what I hear.
Again, the negativity, man. Like, and I think it's more so, generation after us. What are they? The Gen Ys,
Gen Z.
Zs?
We're millennial or Generation Y technically, but millennial, and then Gen Z is after us. Yeah.
So I mean, of course, they're like trying to put a narrative out there that isn't true. Like being someone, Lil Wayne did his thing. Like Lil Wayne he was very, like, the thing that I love about his concert, but about his set, is that he was just so empathetic for people just being there and watching him, man. Like as though he's not a legend within himself.
Right.
So his set was dope, bro. Like people was like, "Oh, this is the reason why we didn't want Lil Wayne at the Super Bowl."
The Super Bowl is not the same as a music festival, people.
So like it's just. But I'm here to tell you officially, man. Lil Wayne did his fucking thing. Hot Boys did their thing. I was definitely dressed from the part. I was telling everybody that I was from New Orleans.
Yeah, baby.
I'm
yeah, baby.
Yeah. So it was man. I had a good time, man. I think the only person that I didn't get to see that I wanted to was Big X the Plug.
Yeah. The big band from he from Texas, right?
Yeah.
I
didn't get to see him.
Biggest,
I didn't get
the largest.
Yeah,
that's
my guy, man.
That go hard.
I didn't get a chance to see them. It was just the timing of it when his set came on. By the time we actually got in later than we were expecting to on Saturday, but that's neither here nor there. I definitely want to see him.
I'm excited for the future, man. I'm hoping and praying because history, the history is when black people make something look so cool, all of a sudden, you know what comes after that.
I got me a Cadillac. Got me a Cadillac car.
Got me a Cadillac. Got me a Cadillac car.
Got me a Cadillac. Got me a Cadillac car.
Yeah, you don't know that.
Yeah.
You never seen Cadillac Records? The movie Cadillac? That's just
it,
so anybody who's seen Cadillac Records, y'all know what I'm talking about. But my point is, every time black people make something cool, here come the non-melanated come right behind them trying to do their own version of it. And I'm like, I see it in the comments on all the different Raleigh centered Instagram pages posted about how they signed a contract and it's gonna be here for the next 4 years. It won't be may not be called Dreamville, but it's gonna be a festival. And you see the comments, and I see people saying, "Yeah, let's have this." I'm like, look, my one comment was, and I posted on my page a few days ago. I was like,
I saw that.
I was like, just because you're a fan of it doesn't mean it's the right move for the city. I said, I hope and pray that this team, which their Live Nation is still working with Dreamville team. I hope and pray that because they know they have a foundation of what the numbers are. I hope we do something that's comparable to what they've done.
I think so, man.
Let's not try to reinvent the wheel here, people. Like, you know what I'm saying?
We know it works.
Huh?
We know it works.
Facts.
We know how this shit go.
Yeah.
Let's keep doing it. Now, the one thing that I will ask them to do is fix that damn service out there.
And we need some.
That's we need some Wi-Fi boosters.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah. Talk to get a partnership with AT&T or something.
Yeah, we that's the one thing that I will say. But outside of that, man, every complaint that we ever had as Dreamville goers, Dreamville has fixed.
Yeah.
Every complaint.
Yeah.
The first year, it was a learning year,
For sure.
and they immediately fixed it. And I'm glad they had COVID and the 2 years for COVID to get it right.
Yeah.
So they immediately fixed the food selection. They made it a 2-day festival versus a 1-day festival. But like I think the first year I probably waited like 2 hours to get some food. I probably waited like another 45 minutes to an hour to use the bathroom.
That's crazy.
But we also, as Dreamville goers, we improved as well.
Yeah.
We lost people that first year. We never saw them after that. So we was like, hey, let's designate this place for our meetup location. And we should have got walkie-talkies because I saw somebody out there with walkie-talkies. Man.
Hey, that's
somebody
fire.
out there. It's on the do not bring list. Well, it was. I didn't check this year, but somebody had walkie-talkies. Bro.
So how, like, I guess, why would they ban walkie-talkies? I don't understand that.
I guess for interference.
Oh,
it's
true.
Interference purposes. Because you also have people that
team
are
that are
there,
yeah. True.
So communication between them could get interfered.
I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah,
that makes sense. But yeah,
somebody with a Hennessy bottle.
I seen somebody with fake tampons, but they were actual little.
Oh yeah. You talking about how to get your alcohol in
there. Get your alcohol in there.
Hold on for a second. I don't have it right here with me. I don't have it. I was gonna show you how we do it.
I seen girls pulling out little fake tampons, but it was actual little swigs of drink.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Yeah, people, folks get creative, man.
But what we do, we put the liquor in a pouch, a resealable pouch.
I seen somebody put some in sunscreen bottles or fake sunscreen bottles or whatever. I seen that.
So yeah, we put the joint. Yeah, that's creative.
I've seen
That's creative.
I seen a few things on IG.
Yeah. So we oh yeah, this right here.
So what is that? Is that a water pouch?
Yeah, it's a pouch. Thank you. So we just pour the liquor in it, and like this will hold like 3/4 of a bottle. So you bring that in and it's full of liquor and nobody and they don't check it. They don't open it. I don't know if we can be saying this on I don't know if we can be saying this. I don't
Hey man. They ain't checking for us, man. They ain't checking for this. It's over now.
But yeah. So yeah, this holds by like 3/4 of a bottle of liquor. And this probably lasts me. This will last a normal person all night. It lasts me. It generally lasts me all day. And that way I'm just, feeling good.
Yeah,
having a good time.
Fire.
Having a good time. Man.
But yeah, I'm definitely excited for the future. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Hope they don't ban these pouches.
What do you think they're gonna call it?
I hope they call it something. Rumors are being had. I don't know for sure. This is my speculation, but I've heard they said something presented by Dreamville. I've heard someone say something like that. I hope they do something like that. Let me put it like that.
I thought it's something that was like more of it was like sunflower festival, because that's still in line with Dorothy Dix in the, obviously, you ever been to the sunflower patch during spring at Dorothy Dix? I don't know if you've been there.
I think that's too non-melanated.
Think so? The only reason I thought of that is because it's still in line with the marketing and the branding of the Dreamville Festival, like the clouds, flowers, like that's been a part of their marketing.
Okay.
So in terms of like visually, the visuals keeping the same people that have been, engaged to still be interested. That's what I'm thinking of. But
City of Oak Festival, Oak City Festival.
I was thinking about Oak City Festival. The only thing I would come
presented by Dreamville.
I could if it's something like that, I think I'll be down for. But if it's just like Oak City Festival, it doesn't have mass appeal. Oak City sounds like something small town local ish. You know what I'm saying? But if it's like Oak City Festival presented by Dreamville, or it's still like Dreamville still attached to, even though it's not Dreamville Festival, if they're still attached to it, I think it still would sell. That's what I think.
Yeah, hey, I wonder what J. Cole got for that bag to sell it though.
Hey man,
I hope he hit these motherfuckers over the head.
He had to.
I hope he did.
Because the proof is in the pudding, like my granddaddy.
Hey, man,
like my granddaddy always used to say, the proof will be in the pudding.
Yes, Lord. You talking about $20 million for economic impact to the city?
Look here, man. We ain't gotta have no conversation. You already know what it is. It's like you are a all pro quarterback, and you
write your own check.
Yeah, bro. I did hey, my game do the talking.
Yeah, we write your own check.
Yeah,
that could be. I think it was $100 million contract for 4 years, $25 million a year. Because you're not even talking. You just talking about $20 million economic impact for the city. You're not even talking about the cost of tickets.
Yeah,
$100,000. Let's say the average ticket. The average ticket was $400.
Yeah.
No. I say average. Let's say average.
On average.
Average was about 6 or 7.
It's somewhere there. Yeah.
Let's talk about GA.
Pre-sale GA is like $350 ish, but then after pre-sale it goes up to like 4 or 5 somewhere.
No. GA was like $299.
$299. Okay.
Oh yeah, you know what? It was $250. Pre-sale was
like
$250.
Pre-sale. Yeah. After pre-sale, it goes up to like $299.
$299. Yeah,
something like that. Yeah.
And then
GA Plus is goes to like after pre-sale is like $550, something like that. Yeah, somewhere in there.
Was it that much? I thought it was like $3. I don't know.
After a couple weeks before Dreamville, GA Plus was much higher for sure. From what I remember, but yeah.
So, I say average 6 or 7, right? You 6 or 7 times 100,000. Let me do that math.
Go ahead.
Now,
Cause
7 mil. 700. I did 700 times 100,000 average, because VA. You got JV, varsity, MVP. Those tickets are extremely high. I thought I could have sworn I saw GA tickets go for like 1,800.
Ooh, what, resale?
It might have been 1,100. I think it was about 1,100. So let me take that down. So yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, take that down. So I say average ticket was probably about 550, 600. 550, 600. Yeah. Varsity ticket was probably about 1,100, 1,200.
Yeah. But you that's just on ticket sales alone. That's
just on ticket sales.
Roughly, that's 8 figures easily. Now
then you're making money. Then you're making money on the drinks. Making money on like the shuttles. You're making money on the food.
I wonder what that looks like though, like the overhead, paying the artists.
You're making money on the lockers. They got lockers out there.
They do, yeah. All the merch. You ain't even think about the merch.
Not even speaking about merch.
Yeah. Yep.
So.
But yeah, so
I can see this being $100 million for a weekend, 100 million
easily. Yeah.
Then you add in the economic impact, hotels,
restaurants,
parties.
Yep. So yeah, I'm excited for the city of Raleigh, man. Like we've shown that we can handle that mass influx of people coming in from literally every state, international. So yeah, I'm excited. But you got
definitely excited, man. So we got a new festival coming. We also got a Major League Baseball team coming.
So is that? So I was looking it up and I was like, dang, being in this area, you like we kind of it's been floated around. It's been rumors for like years, like at least over a decade. Raleigh may be in the running for a major league team. Is it actual facts?
I think we talked about it when it happened. I think you and I talked about it on some podcast.
Did we? Okay, I can't even remember.
I think we did. Yeah, I think we did. I have to go back and talk about it. Do some research on it.
But I know it's the Tampa Bay. They got some issues with their stadium in Florida. Obviously, I think it has something to do with the hurricane and like damage that the hurricanes had caused, and them not getting the funding to rebuild. Repaired properly. I can't remember all the minute details, but hey, Raleigh getting a major league team, that's huge. And I think I think one of the owners, or I can't remember his name. I know part of the
NC State, did he?
Probably did. One of the ownership of the Hurricanes.
Of the Hurricanes, that's what it was.
Along with you would imagine with a lot of investors, they're trying to put together a group to make that happen. That's what I read briefly. I didn't read like a whole article, but so that would be dope, bro.
Hey, listen, let me tell you something. I might like baseball again.
Baseball is actually.
I say again, I never really liked baseball, but
I never loved baseball. I like going to the games, but I can't watch baseball on TV.
Couple Durham Bull games, couple
Mudcats. Now Warbirds.
Wilson.
They going to Wilson.
But hey, shout out
the season,
to Raleigh, man.
Yeah.
Let's do right by Dreamville in the next 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
They built an amazing infrastructure.
We do not want a country festival.
We don't.
Let's be clear, because I ain't want to beat around the bush with that. I don't want no country festival. The people who have been loyal to this festival should
clearly
be rewarded. You should be like, we should be rewarded, bro. Like, and it's not like we was doing trash numbers. It's like, nah, bro, niggas are spending money.
We don't mind, man. We don't
to
mind.
Have a good time. We gonna spend some money, bro.
And it goes back to what we just talked about and what Sean was talking about, man. He said, when it comes to the black community, man, we are in a place in Raleigh where we don't mind spending money.
Facts.
We don't mind being a part of something that's good energy, good vibes.
Yep.
But treat us as such.
Yeah.
That's the only thing we're asking.
Yeah. Just because you don't know us on that level, you ain't got to know us on that level. But understand that we come with a bag too.
Hey, man. Yes, Lord.
You know what I'm saying?
Lord.
Collectively.
And it's it's people in Raleigh that look like us that can make great decisions.
Movers and shakers that's behind the scenes that can keep this thing going. That's what I was saying.
I was thinking about playing a J. Cole song, but I ain't want to.
You two gonna say nah, bro?
Nah, not today, buddy. I ain't trying to have that happen to us, man.
Lights, please turn off the lights.
Yes, Lord. But yeah, bro, just a real quick. We did have a guest that wanted to join us today, man. Unfortunately, they weren't able to make it.
All good.
We gonna try to reconvene with them at a later time, man. They actually do have a good dope podcast as well, so do a nice collaboration with
Let's
them,
do it.
In the future. We do got a couple episodes that's about to drop here on Friday.
Yeah, for the Gentleman's Guide.
The 11th, right?
Yeah, for the Gentleman's Guide. Yeah.
Yep, Friday 11th. So we got another dope episode. Sean was dope. Got a couple more interviews lined up that I'm actually looking forward to, man.
Yeah.
I think this is a good time for us. So I'm glad we was able to get this one done real quick, and we gonna call it a day, man.
Hey, we out of here, man. We check with y'all next time. Hit up the Gentleman's Guide podcast. This is like I said, this is the feed podcast. We talking about any and everything that's happening in the world, popping up on our feed. That's happening, within what we see. So yeah, we appreciate y'all tapping in, man. IG, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all of it. Tap in, like, subscribe, share, all that.
Yes,
appreciate y'all. We got it.